Previously on the Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
Feeling, well, I'm upset. There's not a 12% representation of houses being shown by black people, owned by black people. When I go to view the houses, I get treated a certain way. We don't have nothing in this country. Here's the place that I had a really good feeling about. And how it's all coming together. I gotta go put in my application right now.
During a near-death experience, I realized there's a lot more to life than we previously thought. Now, I dedicate my life to waking people up to love. Love each other. Most importantly, love yourself.
You wanna respect me.
It took dying to learn how to live. I'm TonyaTko. Welcome.
On today's Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
And my heart is broken. Broken in a way that I can't even describe. Last night while I was sleeping, I was brainstorming on different ways that I'm going to decorate the place and brainstorming on getting back to New York and bringing some of my things down here. And I'm here with my friend Bond. Say hello, Bond.
Hello, everyone.
On today's Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all
TonyaTko
control?
here. And my heart is broken. Broken in a way that I can't even describe. Yesterday I was so happy about this place that I found. And I was like, wow, everything lined up and everything turned out how it was supposed to be. And I was all set on this place. Last night while I was sleeping, I was brainstorming on different ways that I'm going to decorate the place and back to New York and bringing some of my things down here and just brainstorming on different things. And yesterday I was just so pumped up about the place and how everything was falling into alignment, etc. I paid $35 to fill out this application. He wrote me back changing the price. That was a really hard video for me to make because I was really devastated. I felt like I had manifested this place and I thought for sure that I brought this into my life because this was it. I was so excited about the place that I found, feeling like everything was in alignment because the place was perfect and the way that it came about was perfect, and everything just seemed like it was working out. And then I filled out the application. I spent the $35 on the application. He received the application, he got the $35, and then in the middle of the night, he started sending me some text messages saying that he was raising the price. Then I wake up in the middle of the night to edit that video, and then I see like some text messages from him. He like tries to raise the price on me by $500. Now $500 is not a small amount of money, especially if you're talking about each month. And then he started breaking it down for me, talking about that the deposit was going to be an additional $1,500. And I was just like, what type of landlord does that? And I'm thinking to myself, this is a clear indicating sign that this was not, in fact, the right place for me because I can't rent from a landlord I don't trust. I don't know, I just kind of threw my hands up in the air. After that, I felt really defeated. Not only that, I felt leery of certain types of landlords and landlords who looked a particular way. I didn't want to feel that way. But experience was telling me and showing me that things were a certain way that I didn't want to acknowledge at first, but that I had to start opening my eyes to. All of the viewing agents that I've seen, except for one, have all been Asian. All Asian-owned homes, etc. From living in Japan for a year, I know that Asian people can be funny sometimes about their money. And so this person has decided that he's going to take the greedy route and try to fleece me. Same old, like growing up in the hood in these Asian stores where they have like no return policy and they so inflexible, no return, no exchange, act like they don't know you if you come back and all this greed and dysfunction over money. I was crushed. And what crushed me even more is that I saw the house stay on the market at the original asking price. So you would rather turn away a person who has excellent, perfect rental history, excellent credit. I don't know if he was just telling me that that was the price or if he really did change the price, but he was basically saying, oh, come on, you know it's a good deal. This is Hollywood. The place across the street is charging so much more than me, so you know this is a good deal. Come on, I know you got it. See, my credit score, I have a high credit score. I have a 740 credit score. I have to walk away. I think that this is an early warning sign of potential problems. Here I am again, back at square one. But not only back at square one, but back at square one, beleaguered and forlorn. It was crushing. And after that, I really lost a lot of hope. I was like, I don't know what's going on with my guardian angels and my manifesting. But it's like, if I'm following intuition and following internal guiding, why is this not working out? Why is it such a struggle? Or maybe this is trying to tell me something different altogether. But I just decided to just relax into what was. Just relax into what was happening. Anyway, I gotta fix my face. I gotta fix myself. I was meeting up with Bond, and Bond is my associate who keeps me charged up with testosterone, helps me continue to push on in this fight. I can't be upset. I can't be upset about this. I have to move on. I'm getting ready to meet up with my associate and I want to have a good time. You know, good things are happening. And we were going thrift store shopping, so I had to pull up and pick up because something really great was actually on the works. So I had to go and get myself an outfit at the thrift store. So I'm going to show you guys how to ball on a budget. But this housing thing, I thought that it was solid. I thought that it was solidified. And then here we go. Bump back down to square one. And at this point, I can't go back to living in my car. All of the sacrifices that I made and the conservation, that's $1,500 more than the listing price. And it takes me out of the range. So I'm gonna have to walk away. I'm so upset right now, but I need to fix my face. I do. Let me try. Yay. Show me what this is all about. Show me. I'm manifesting. You know what? I'm going to open my heart. You know what? Right now is not the time to buckle or falter. I'm going to open my heart and I'm going to attract what is for me. There were some issues that I had with the place. I would have liked if the place had more greenery, but it didn't. So you know what? It wasn't for me. Next one will be for me. This was a test. Because I had gotten invited to a red carpet extravaganza in front of the cameras and paparazzi, everybody. So I had to have a dress. But with my current circumstances, I really couldn't afford the rack dress. So I had to go pop some tags.
I know you're trying your best to hold on to what you believe in, what makes you strong.
It's TonyaTko here, and right now I have a really special treat for you guys.
Well, hello everyone.
This is my friend Bond. Bond, how are you?
It's a pretty good day, Tonya. It's a pretty good day. Hello to all the fans out there. Good to meet you. Hopefully everyone's well.
Yeah, this is the associate I was telling you about who, you know, fills me with masculine energy, lets me know that I can do this.
It's very kind of you to say. And yes, we all need to be a man now and then and just offer support.
Wait, I don't want to be a man.
Oh, okay. No, you do very well in being a lady. Leave being a man to us men, but we'll take care of you as ladies. Gentlemen,
okay. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Speaking of take care of us, some of my fans wanted to know if we're so cool and so close, how come you wouldn't let me stay with you?
Actually, I did. But well, you know, we do what we can, and I've got Tonya's back like you won't believe. So, day by day, we're helping her get through this to the best of our ability. And appreciate you all out there for your kind words and support as well. It means a lot.
Yeah, you know, I did answer one particular person who wondered about that. And I said, you know what? We're all at different stages of the housing journey out here in California, and we have to allow people to be able to do what it is that they can do in the way that they can do it without trying to demand or force them to do more. You know what I mean? And you have to trust that people know their situation a lot better than you do. So if someone is not able to do something for you and you don't give them the latitude not to be able to do that for you, then I don't know how healthy is that type of interaction with a person where if they don't do as you say, when you say it, how you say it, that you will cut them off from your acquaintanceship or association.
Ultimately, it comes down to issues that we have with power and control. We don't like feeling that we're out of control or that we have no real direction in our lives. So when you feel unstable or unsettled, that's really a problem. And to claim that back requires you taking a step back, evaluating what it is you want from your life and how you're going to go out and achieve it. And if you're in a home situation, for example, that is detrimental to that, or acidic or toxic, you can't really see solutions that could be right in front of you to help you move forward. It's just
I have
the way
no idea
the
what
mind
you're
works.
talking about. What are you talking? How does this relate to friendships?
How does it relate to friendship?
Yes.
Well, it works like this. You need to be able to give your friends the platform and the space they need to succeed.
Okay. But what does that have to do with control and power over other people and them not doing what you want them to do as you want them to do it?
Oh, yeah, that's easy because the ego gets in the way. People can be bastards. Sorry. They can be. And really, as friends, you've got to be able to give your friends the space they need to do the things they need to do and be there to catch them when they fall.
Okay. And so the question people will want to know is, you did let me stay with you for one night. Why not longer?
Wasn't my house.
That's what I told you. We're all at different stages of the housing journey.
Wasn't my house. I was a bit of a guest there as well. So, we're all, as Tonya said, in different stages of the housing journey. So if I was able to assist more in terms of that, I definitely would have. And she knows that. But,
I still love you. Give me a hug. Hug me.
Have a hug.
Oh, wow, you're so hot. We have to get out of this car. Right now, we're over here at the Thrift store. I'm going to show you guys the sign really quickly. It is hot in here.
Yes, it's an
So
interesting...
there is the Thrift store in San Fernando Valley. I have a red carpet that I'm going to tomorrow, and I have to find a dress for the red carpet. So now Bond is going to be my cameraman today. So see, your friends help you out in the ways that they can. So you're going to be my cameraman today, and we are going to take some footage inside the store. We're going to go stealth right now. Are you ready, Bond?
Absolutely. Let the mission continue. Hopefully we find something.
I'm going to show you how in California we ball on a budget.
Secretly.
Next time on the Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
Alright, we're walking up to the thrift store.
I know you're trying your best to hold on to what you believe in.
$12.99, and the dress looks perfect. So what do you think, Bond?
Let's have a one around. Get 3 shirts from Michael Kors.
Are you joking?
In the thrift store, Tonya's gonna pop some tags, but she's only got $12K in her pocket. Wait, what? Is the Hollywood hobo taking this a bit too far? Red carpet, but living in her car? Is Tonya too Hollywood? Or Hollyhood?
Find out on the next Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
Hello knockouts, TonyaTko here, and I have a special treat for you. So right now, Bond is celebrating some great news that he received in about citizenship, right?
Yes.
So he's been celebrating, so...
The US government's letting us stay, which is good.
So he's been celebrating with... What you been celebrating with?
I had a whiskey for breakfast. It's not a regular occurrence, but I had a whiskey for breakfast. I literally got the news this morning on my phone. I woke up and I was like, oh yes, time for breakfast. And I had a Jameson, so...
Is that... Okay, listen, I don't know nothing about that.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Especially today.